I've built this ultimate camera rig, which could be changed from horizontal to vertical form under 30 seconds. It helps me a lot when I want to switch quickly between the two. I spent a lot of dollars and I made a lot of mistakes during the process, but I discovered the perfect trick for my use case. It's 30. If you're thinking about to build your first camera rig, you might look like this. I also look like this at the first time. But here I will guide you through the building process step by step. How could you build the same without you having to make the same mistakes I did? First I will show you how could you build a normal rig, and then we will modify it to the vertical form. So the best part in this rig is that you can easily take a part and build it up from zero in seconds. And it could be a vertical rig next to the normal horizontal form. But keep in mind that this rig meant for the Sony a7 III and a7 IV mainly. But if you have camera from another brand, I think it's not a problem. You only have to get the right cage for your camera instead of mine from smallrig, and the rest of the rig are still the same. So let's start building. First you have to remove the strap holders from your camera, and it should look like this. Then pick your cage and attach it to the camera. You can see mine has two extra cold shoes mounting option. I recommend to buy that one, because later you can attach microphones, receivers and other stuff there. And also you can see I have a hand strap, which could help you to hold the rig with only one hand if it needs. And it's more safe and stable overall. You can buy it separately and attach it to your cage. We have to remove the lens before attaching the cage. And now gently put it here, and with the included screw you can tighten it. There is another screw here, which makes the rig more tough. Put the screw back and attach the lens. Next, you need a smallrig NATO rail, which will be on the top of the rig. We just screw it here. And we put another one here to the side. Then we put the base plate from the quick release clamp. And you can see there is the other part of the base plate. It will connect to the Rode base plate. It's necessary if you want to attach and detach the camera really fast. Otherwise you have to use the screw wear every time, and it's very slow. It was a really great upgrade for me. This quick release plate is 100% worth the money. Then put the rods to the base plate and squeeze them. There are two of these rod holder. It helps you with the stability, and also you can mount extra parts on them. I put one to the front and one to the back part. Now you can see the base plate is almost finished. We only need the cheese plate to the back of the rig, where we would put a Sony MPF battery. I picked up MPF batteries instead of V-mount battery because of two reasons. These batteries are really cheap next to the V-mount batteries. The second, it's not that heavy, so after a long shoot the rig will not break your arms down. I bought this smallrig MPF battery holder, which has a USB-C output. There is a red power button at the side, and if you press and hold, it will show the current battery level, and it shows if it's charging the camera or not. I recommend this one instead of the cheaper ones. You can power the camera monitor too with a 12-volt output, so the monitor will be lighter. You only have to change and manage one battery at the back of the rig. It's really easy to install, and also if you want to, you can put it separately to your camera. And here comes the Shure NATO rail. We put it to the bottom of the front rod holder because of two reasons. When we put down, the rig will be more stable, so it works like a leg. And the second is, in the vertical form, you could attach the side handle here. And now the base plate of the rig is almost finished. Just put the camera to the quick release plate. You can adjust the camera position if you lose those, so if it's unbalanced, you can do it here. The next part is the top handle. The top handle is essential. I put this smallrig NATO rail to the top handle, which fits to the RE lock here. It's really useful when you use the NATO rail monitor mount. And also, this pin helps a lot in longer days. You could attach the strap here, which holds the camera weight. Now you can attach the top handle to the cage, slide it from the right side to the left and squeeze it. You can see the safety pins don't let the side handle accidentally fall. And now we put the monitor mount to the top handle's cold shoe slot. You can decide which one works for you, because both of them are monitor mounts. I like to have both, but if you only afford one, I recommend the natural one, because you can use it in the vertical form too. For monitoring, I use the Portkeys LH5P2, which is a really nice monitor. It has really great features, so for me it works great, especially with the new firmware. Just screw it to the monitor. This monitor powered by an MPF battery, or you can use the 12-volt input, which connected to the smallrig MPF battery mount down there. And here is my favorite side handle. Surrey made it and I think it's so much value for the money. And it has NATO rails and standard screw mount too. But if you compare to my previous smallrig side handle, the NATO rail one is so much better in my opinion. Maybe the screw one is safer, but I have never had any issues with the NATO rails. And this is the most important part. The tiny devil. It's my Kabbalah. I'm not Satanist or something like this, it's just a joke. So you can see on the cage, there is a part where you can attach the side handle. I think it's pretty stable. And I have this HDMI cable from Amazon, which is really useful. If you consider to buy a good HDMI cable, you should buy something like this. This form factor is much comfortable than the non-L-shaped form. Put it to the monitor and the other side to the camera. And this USB cable could power the camera from the battery. I have these L-shaped adapters to make the cable more comfortable to fit. Open the barn door and connect it to the camera. We have talked about the pin on the top of the handle. It's basically a mount for the strap which holds the camera if you attach it. Really simple, really great. It reduces the stress on my back after a long shoot. Okay, now we finish the horizontal rig. You can customize it. If you want to put the side handle to the other side, you can easily do that because we applied the NATO rail there too. So let's see how much time do I need to take it apart. I'm starting the timer. It was 13 seconds, which is really quick in my opinion. So if you want to switch quickly between a gimbal and handheld, you can do that really quickly. Okay, let's check the vertical form. If you're lazy, your only job is to remove the side handle and put it to the bottom of the rig where we put the Surrey NATO rail. Just position the monitor and you're free to go. But if you're distracted because of the top handle, just remove the top handle, detach the monitor from the top and connect it to this small monitor mount. Use the side NATO rail to attach the monitor mount and you could position the monitor as you wish. Put the side handle back to the bottom and last connect the HDMI cable to the monitor. And we finish the vertical form. It has good contact point at the right and you can pull the rig and contact the rig with your body through the battery, which also helps you with the stabilization. You may ask that why don't you use only the second monitor mount with the ball heads? The answer is simple. I really like both of the mounts, but the cold shoe mount is better for horizontal shooting. You can easily adjust the angle with only one hand, meanwhile you couldn't do that with the ball head. So much easier to position the monitor during the shoot with the cold shoe mount. But if you can afford only just one, buy the ball head one, because it's more flexible. You can use it in the horizontal and the vertical form, and also you can attach it to your gimbal to any NATO rail mount. But if you want to shoot only horizontal video, I prefer the cold shoe one more. And also, but the best part is you can use this rig as you want to. There is a plenty of options. Use it for vertical videos, use the whole rig in horizontal form, use without the top handle, use without the base if you don't have much space, and you can use it only with the top handle if you're traveling and the size matters, so it's a really versatile rig. Okay, let's see how much time do I need to change from the horizontal form to the vertical one. I'm starting the timer.
I think it's fast enough. In the audio part, I use the Rode Wireless Pro. So I have 32-bit float audio from two sources. One from the Rode Video Micro shotgun microphone and one from the other wireless mic. The Rode Video Micro goes into the wireless mic. It's because here I have a 32-bit float backup if somehow the camera audio fails. The other wireless microphone could be on the Talent, and you can get great audio from the ambience with the Rode Video Micro and good audio from the Talent too. I think it's a budget option for 32-bit float if you don't want to invest to XLR microphones and recorders. Anyway, I have this Arca Swift type mount system everywhere and I find it really useful. I have it in my camera rig, in my tripod, in my small tripod, in my gimbal, in my top-down setup, so I'm able to go from one tool to another with ease. I highly recommend investing in this system.
And that's all for today. You can find all the parts in the description below, so if you use my links I get a small commission and it helps me to make videos for you. If you like this video, just press the like button and subscribe to my channel and I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed and see you guys in the next one. Peace!